What are the best lift ticket options for skiing Revelstoke this winter? If you haven't yet bought your tickets for this year, you want to stay watching. Let's start with some good news. If you're coming for a last minute trip, you're probably going to be paying at the window. The prices for those have stayed the same this winter. So a day rate ticket is 179 Canadian dollars plus taxes. Now, from a personal perspective, I wouldn't recommend leaving it that late. The reason for that being is that you are paying the window rate. That means it's the most expensive option available. If you want to maximize your savings, then book online ahead of time. Right now, in the autumn months, you can save up to 40% by booking on the website. There is a lift ticket sale on that runs until November the 15th. The savings do depend on the seasonality, which means when in the season you are planning to visit, but right now these savings are up to 40%. The more days you go, the bigger the savings are going to be, and the beautiful thing about multi-day tickets is that you get flex days, also known as rest days, that are involved. If you're not planning to come for a consistent set of days, you also have something available called the vertical card. The vertical card is a 3, 5 and 10 day option, which I like to call a miniature season pass. It's a number of loaded days, but they're not restricted to specific days. There's no blackout dates involved. You can just come up and use those days at any point. Those are heavily reduced on the day rate. However, there are some restrictions on the vertical card. To buy that, the eligibility, you have to be a resident of Western Canadian provinces and Northwest America. Of course, the other option, if you're planning to stay for a lot longer, is to purchase a season pass. Now, those also have sales. October the 1st is the most recent deadline, but now we are into our full winter pricing of those season passes. Still, if you're planning to stay for 12, 13, 14 days and you want as much flexibility as possible, a season pass is probably going to be the best option for you. But let's say Revelstoke is not your only planned destination for skiing this year. You want to make the most of the beautiful ski resorts around Canada, and there are so many close to Revelstoke. You have a couple of multi-resort passes, the most common ones being the Icon Pass and also the Mountain Collective. If you want to figure out which one's the best one for you, then you're going to need to sit down, get your calculator out and decide what your budget is, where you're planning to go, for how long and at what point in the season. Like I said here, if you're coming to just do Revelstoke, those online discounts do depend on seasonality. It's a trait across the entire industry. If you like this video and you want to learn more, then you're going to love the next video, which you can watch by clicking right here.